Now next we're going so, excuse me. Now next we're going to look at how to make a post request with fastapi. As I mentioned, we'll simply decorate any function with the app.post. So the post is the current method. The endpoint is still the same students, but the method is one that is different. So I don't know, I've confused this. Anyway, then of course we'll need, we don't need anything, just need the endpoint. I forgot about that. So it will be app.post. So this one and this one are the same, but of course the methods are different. So there's no problem in the conflict in the endpoint name. So it is app.post, and the function is add underscore student. Then of course it is going to accept a payload. The payload will be of the type whatever we had as our student schema. Then that will also be the return type after adding the student. Now the next, I don't know, I keep on pressing shift. I don't understand. Then of course we'll simply create a new student. We call this new underscore student. New underscore student will be equal to say equal to the student we have from our database. Then we'll take this payload and pass it to this. So what I'll do is to spread out this value. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't, and so just be on the safe side, I'll just convert this into a dictionary from a paidetic model to a dictionary, and then that will create my new student. Then of course after creating the new student, we simply do session dot add, and then we're going to add the new student, and then session dot commit that way. Then we'll return new student. It's that simple. So of course we'll just start using Postman. So I think this endpoint is the same as the other one. So now of course it's student, but now it's a post request. So I'll add the headers. So for the headers we'll have content type, which is application slash JSON. Then we'll also have accept application slash JSON. Then for the body, I'll use raw. So based on my schema, need admission. What is required? This is required. Let me just copy this. Make things easy for me. So they need to be in JSON format. So pass that. So I maybe pass. I don't think I have 67. And first name be equal to, since you're a new student, I'll call this new. Then last name will be equal to student. It's just demo data. Come on, there's no need for judging me. Sometimes being creative ain't easy. So the age, a new student is yeah, he's only 18. He's only 18. Come on. Then our new student is doing a course unique or unique. That I think that is okay. So we'll send that request, and if successful, let us confirm from our database if we really have that student. We have the new student added. We could add another and just one more just to confirm things are still okay. So I'll pass first name as Georg, John, then next one be 68. Let me also do a unique course, and then we send. Then if I refresh this, press the play button. Now we also have jail. So that is how we add data to our server. Is there anything still? Nothing much. That is with the adding the data to our server. Errors you may get will may be related to the schema, but our schema, of course, is just okay now. The next one is the put. So for the put, it's just simply at app dot, then the method which is put, then it's students, then it will accept a parameter, it's admission number. So put is for full updates of that particular student. So it's going to return our student schema. Then of course I need this to be down here, so it will be full underscore update student, that way. No, I keep on pressing shift. Anyway, I learned this habit from anyway. So it is full update, and then it also accepts a payload, which is in the format of our student schema. Then that will also be the return type we annotate. Then of course we need to query from the database, session dot, so it will be exist. So let's call it student will be equal to session dot query. And then you're going to query for that's the student model for that particular student. The student will have an admission number that is equal to the admission number that is passed as a query parameter. So of course I also need to pass this as an argument to the function. Then of course it is an integer. Then I need the first instance. Then of course I need to update it. So to perform a full update, it will simply be just use the for key value in it's called payload. Then we convert it into a dictionary. We're converting it into a dictionary. Then dot items. Then we're going to use the set utter built-in function to update students. So it will be students. Then we take the different key and values. For that, simply do a session dot commit, that way, and we should be able to update our student. And then of course we'll return our student. It's that simple. So we get the student, we're querying it, we update it with the values from the payload which we receive, and then we commit and we return that particular student. Now assuming there is no student, what do we do? First we have to add an exception handler. So if not student, we want to raise HTTP exception. So status code will be equal to 44. Then detail will be student. Let's call it this one. Student with ID. Submission number anyway. Let's make it ID. Does not exist. ID dash doesn't exist. Now I confuse this two. Yeah, this should be okay. So now let's confirm. Come here and change it from post to put. Then I want them to be George now, George R, that way. Then is of cost 68. So I'll change the admission number to 69. It's a full update. John K. And is You can't move from 18 to 67 in such a short time, so let's make it 20. Unique guy. Unique course. Oh my god, it's supposed to be unique course. Then we send. Method not allowed, eh? Put is not allowed, eh? What did we use? Students. Will be students. Should be students. Send. Our things are okay. Let us confirm if there's been an update in our database. So now George is 69. I added 69. Yeah, I added 69. John K. And that is it. So George is no longer whatever we had earlier. Unique 20, unique post, the other is unique. That is how you simply make a put request in Fast API. So the next we look at patch and delete and shall call it a wrap.